Counting down to first pitch tonight at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers. Next. A Friday evening in Milwaukee means Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot and baseball at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against an ace and a workhorse all wrapped into one, the all-star right-hander Yovani Gallardo. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game one. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number two.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And that misses, ball 4, so not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second here tonight, third baseman
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. He waits, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Pause, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. In the dirt. And he can't quite dig it out. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 25 homers and 59 RBIs. A runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Ready now on 1-1. On the ground for Ramirez. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Mark McGuire will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Alan Craig will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
The 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Yadier Molina will stand in now, and as you can see there, he comes in currently ranked 7th in RBIs in the National League. First pitch on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. 1-0 on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
One on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Cal Daly will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Cal Daly.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Now here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ball game.
Scooter Gennett
will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And now a pitch on the way. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
The 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Ramirez.
Aramis Ramirez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now the pitch. That's popped up, now towards short right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Mark Ellis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. And then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
In now, Seth Hargrove. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, much, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Carlos Gomez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. The 2-2 one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's another 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Mark Reynolds. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, 14 homers, and 31 RBIs. Pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Picked up by Peralta. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. John Jay will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. The 1-1 home. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Michael Lee waits on deck. 3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Three and two, here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other. And I don't think he got quite all of that one. But he still gave it a pretty good ride. And he's going to pull into second with his second base hit. And this one's a double.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Gomez is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, First baseman, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. One 0. Out of play. Now the 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. You know, the fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A man on third with 2 down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Woo! 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Rick Herman will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jeff Bianchi.
Jeff Bianchi will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here it comes. And now the bat shatters as this is on the ground to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Giovanni Gallardo We'll take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Come on, Brew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Runner at first here, one man out.
Come on.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Into the box, Cal Daly. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Come on, Brewers.
The 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Come on, Brew.
Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes a 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it here 3-0. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit softly to the right side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Go back and stay one.
1-0 pitch now. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Mark Ellis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Scooter Gennett will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Here we go.
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 16,
Aramis Ramirez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Carlos Gomez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
(3-1) on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Come on, Noah.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Seth Hargrove will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Catcher, Seth Hargrove.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Here's the full count offering. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
John Jay will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The next pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Matt Carpenter will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Carpenter.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here's the 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo.
Nope,
Off the
that's a
plate
ball.
that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's ready now, the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Mark Reynolds will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
You can do it.
Now the 1-2. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Rick Herman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location, because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Jeff Bianchi will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering.
Here we go. Ball.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Gene Segura has grabbed a bat now, so it appears he'll hit for the pitcher Gallardo.
Gene Segura.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Go.
He waits. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Brandon Kinsler will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
53. Brandon Kinsler.
Mark McGuire will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Let's get you out here. Come on.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A 2-1 offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Come on, through.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, gave him a really good at-bat right there and wound up hitting the ball hard in the end. That's about all you can ask for, but unfortunately, it was right at somebody.
Alan Craig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Let's go, Brewers!
First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 1-0 on the way. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Strike him out! Let's go, Brewers!
Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch on the way. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Here comes the 2-1. Chopper, foul. Here comes a 2-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another try at 2-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Johnny Peralta will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First offering on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Cards lead it 3-0. Cal Daly will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. And he misses again, 2-0. Count, the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Carlos Gomez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this is a fastball away right here. You're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Pause. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Junichi Tazawa is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Junichi Tazawa.
Mark Ellis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Mark Ellis.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
One 0. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
In now, Seth Hargrove. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Herman is there, 2 down.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
In now is John Jay. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1.
A lot of people may wonder, well, what's the difference between a forkball and a split finger? They both break down in the zone, right? Well, to get a forkball grip, you basically wedge that ball as deep as you can between your first 2 fingers. It's a hard pitch to master. And then you throw it with more of a snapping motion when you let it go. That way it comes out a little bit slower than a split finger pitch, but with a little more tumbling action to it as well.
The 1-1 home. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. One, 2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Mark Reynolds will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, well, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now the 2-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Rick Herman will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that's taken for a cold strike 2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
The 1-2 with one away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Jeff Bianchi will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's the 2-2 home. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Here's a big
3-2, here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Ryan.
And that's in there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Right back to the curve, but this one misses low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and this is the right time for a catcher to come out. Those last 2 pitches have been nowhere close. Well, they need him to at least get through the inning.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here he comes on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Philip Curry will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Philip Curry.
Matt Carpenter will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
Matt Carpenter.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3 for 3 ball game will do for you.
Ready on 2-1. 2-2.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Here he comes on 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 2-2 pitch on the way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Pitch on the way. In the air to right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 8.
So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third, and this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Michael Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Get the strikeout, man!
Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. The 1-0. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. A throw to the plate and tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, I think you really have to question this decision here for him trying to get the out at the plate. Maybe if it's hit to a corner infielder, but this was always going to be a long shot, and he winds up beating the throw easily.
Mike Fiers is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 64, Michael Fiers. 64, Fiers for the Brewers.
Come on, Cardinal double.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow. He's got it to 3-1. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Alan Craig will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Now the 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a rocket to third. There's one. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play.
You know, that's just unlucky right there. I mean, this ball is hit right on the screws, but it's definitely an atom ball. And once you field this, it becomes about as easy a double play as you're ever going to find.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Has a look, now the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
The 0-2 to Molina. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2. Grounded foul. Two outs here with a runner at third. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
First pitch on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. but you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
From the stretch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Here's the 2-1 pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and it's strike 3 called. And I think he got a little help with that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Segrist is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
In the 6th spot, number 46, Kevin Segrist. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 48.
Cal Daly will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
For the Brewers, left fielder, Cal Daly.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. On the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that is going to be a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Let's go one more time, baby.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Ready now on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
The 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Another 2-2 offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Oh, and this will give us a great look as we check it out in show motion. You can see him give it his all as this ball is just out of his reach. He's going to pay the price, too, as he crashes into that wall at full speed.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Aramis Ramirez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Let's go, Ramirez.
From the belt, the pitch, and a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses.
Here's the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Hits the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Carlos Gomez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Need a base hit here. There we go, Carlos.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's too high.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
First and second here with nobody out. Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Lance Lynn will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now he dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Hey, now, let's go. What was that?
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. The 2-2 coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Chopper foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
With the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Comes right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Derek Lowry will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Mark Reynolds will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch to him. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Jason Mott is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 30, Jason Mott.
Ricky Weeks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 23.
Rick Herman will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
Carlos Martinez will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Caleb Gindel will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 15, Caleb Gindel.
Jeff Bianchi will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Someone get that with me. Stay out of the double play. Come on, guys, get the run. They're loaded. What was that?
First offering on the way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
We're 1-0. And now everybody's running. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? You're deep into a ball game. You're all tied up. And your manager rolls the dice big time and makes it pay off. How about a suicide squeeze to take the lead? You talk about firing up a dugout. What a call.
Juan Francisco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Boy, that's just the most exciting play in baseball right here. You're going to see him breaking on first movement at third base. So this is do or die at the plate. It's not a safety squeeze. It's suicide. He gets the bunt down, and he gets the job done.
Stepping in now, Cal Daly, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
He's set, now the pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they batted around here. 1-1 on the way. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 2-1 home. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. It's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 coming. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Men on third with 2 down. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 7-5. Elian Herrera is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3.
Caleb Gindel will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 15, Caleb Gindel.
Will Smith will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Will Smith.
Raleigh Garcia is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Mark Ellis will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hacks.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's a 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 pitch on its way to Ellis. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
You've got one goal here in the ninth. That's get the tying run to the plate. and he just whacks this ball. A single might have done the same thing, and I think he took a little bit of a chance that he didn't need to take, but he does make it into third with a triple.
Tyler Thornburg is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 30, Tyler Thornburg.
Manuel Ojeda will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out.
Ojeda.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back.
Don't give up the run.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Stop it right here.
Now the 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Jim Henderson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. In now is John Jay. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here's the 1-0. Line hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 pitch on the way. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Brewers win it 7-6. Good night from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 7 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.